In this question, you're asked to place this number on a number line, and it's the square root of 121 over 16, a fraction. So fractions, finding the square root of a fraction is the same as finding the square root of first the numerator and then the denominator. So in this case, we've got the square root of 121 over 16. And that is exactly the same as finding the square root of 121 over the square root of 16. And both of these, 121 and 16, are perfect squares. We know that the square root of 121 is 11 and the square root of 16 is 4. So the square root of 121 sixteenths is 11 fourths. And that can of course be simplified to 2 3/4. The other way you can do this question is to first do the division. Do 121 divided by 16 and you end up with 7.5625. And if you take the square root of that number, you end up with, so the square root of 121 over 16, you end up with 2.75. So you can either find the square root of the numerator and the square root of the denominator separately, or you can find it, do the division first, 121 divided by 16, and then find the square root. So when we're placing this on the number line, 2 3/4, it's going to come somewhere between 2 and 3, probably right around here somewhere. So this is going to be the square root of 121 sixteenths. The second part of this question says, if this was the side length of a square, what would the area of the square be? So what it's saying is, if we have a square like this and the side here is 121 over 16, because it's a square, we know that this side length also is 121 over 16, and the area of a square is this side multiplied by this side. And if we multiply 121 sixteenths times 121 sixteenths, if we multiply the square root of 121 sixteenths by the square root of 121 sixteenths, we end up with 121 sixteenths. So that's the area of this square.